Right here is Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. In this video, I'm going to do a quick review of this Soundcore, how parts are arranged, the battery, and how to tear it down. So first, what are the things that you are going to find inside Soundcore Boom 2 Plus? Now, right in front, this right here. So Soundcore Boom 2 Plus has two woofers, right? This is 1, this is 2, and it has 2 tweeters, 1 and 2 tweeters, right? So that makes it 4, right? And it has this passive radiator, okay? 1, 2 passive radiators, and inside there is this lighting, these LEDs that indicates lights, right? That blinks different lights. Now depends the one that you want to make use of. All right, so it has double. And what else? This is the motherboard of Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. So here's the motherboard. This is how it's arranged, right? So here's it. See, and this is a port for a cord if you want to send it to maybe you want to connect your phone to it or so. All right, so this is basically, so this is the PCB, right? And okay, still on this, all right, all these buttons right here, the play, pause, Bluetooth, power, this one for the light, then the bass boost. Here's the PCB for it. Look at the white part. So that is the PCB, and I think basically that is all. Okay, I've mentioned about this subwoofers and the tweeters, and that is all. Okay, and I've mentioned about this. Next is the battery. Okay, so here's the battery. The battery, this this was it was positioned. Here's the battery, and this came in this way, right? Yeah, something like this. Yeah, good. So here's the battery. I'm looking at the battery. Come here. The battery is 7200 mAh. Yeah, you see that? 7200 mAh, and the minimum voltage is 8.4 volts. So I'm going to count how many cells are there. So basically there are 6 cells, right? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and last this is 6. So 6 cells. All right, 6 cells. So if minimum voltage of one cell is, how many volts is that? Is that 3.5? Blah blah. But all, if everything combined together gives 8.4 volts. So you can do the calculation and see, all right, which voltage, how many cells are in series, how many cells will be in parallel, but the combined gives 8.4 volts. All right, in order to check if this 7200, that is 7200 mAh, is correct or not. All right, so that is that. So according to Anchor, so they say, yeah, Anchor is the manufacturer of this Bluetooth speaker. So why this one is Soundcore Boom 2 Plus, right? So for this speaker, the capacity is 7200 mAh. All right. Basically, that is all about this speaker. It was mentioned, okay, it was mentioned that this Bluetooth speaker, it is waterproof. But sadly, when I open it up, I found water. Let me start from the base. On opening it up, I found water here. All right, I found water here. So I don't know if the owner of this speaker did a kind of water test. All right, but what made me to open up the speaker was that the power light here, it remains on for a very long time. It didn't turn off, and you can't turn off, you can't turn on the speaker. It's more like more or less the piece, the Bluetooth speaker is in a coma. Yeah, it's in a coma. Yeah, because it was not responding to turning on and turning off. So this light was there for a long time. So after some, maybe like hours, maybe more than 24 hours, about it went off. I turned it on and turned it on. But for a fact that indicated that something is wrong. Yeah. So something something was wrong, right? So I have to open it up to check if this is a major thing, if there's no water on this. But after opening it up, I could not find water on this. But during the process of opening it up, I saw water here. This is a base. So if this is water resistant, water gets into here. I believe water resistant, water should not enter the speaker, but it entered. Actually, sadly, it entered. And I found water here. And after all, but I'm trying to reason that there could be a drain hole here. Even though water enters it, water should find itself out. But now, how many drain hole will be here? Because these are different compartments. Because if water is here, this water will not come here. So it remains here. So if there's a drain hole here, doesn't mean that all the base, there's going to be drain hole in all the base. So that one is number one. And another thing I noticed, now I'm talking about the spots I found water. All right. I also found water here. Yeah, at the side of this woofer. Although this one, let me see if you can see water. I'm rubbing my finger around it. I've opened it up for some time now, so I can't find water anymore. So I found water here. Yeah, although this one is water resistant anyway, so water can't penetrate. But for a fact that water is here, won't water find itself to find itself inside? Yeah. Well, so I think it has dried up. So I found water at the neck. Yeah, at the neck here of this magnet. The same source applicable here. And yes, I also find water inside the groove. Let me see if the water is still there. Yeah, for a fact that there is water here, so water should be around. So I'm trying to check if the water is still there. Oh, perfect. Yeah, behave. Look at the groove here. Can you see water? Yeah, can I turn on? Let me see. Okay, I can't turn on anything. All right, let me try to position it. Can you see? Good. Can you see water? Yeah. Yeah, focus here. And here. Can you see shiny stuff here? There. Yeah, good. Can you see water? Good. So I met water there. So water is there. Yeah. I want to touch here. It seems here is wet. Okay. All right. I'm trying to look for. Okay. So I met water there. Yeah. And what other place do I find water? And also the neck here. Yeah. This battery, this cable here was wet. So now, why this speaker is said to be water resistant? Sadly, water found itself inside this speaker. Water got in. Yeah, water got in. And I also saw water here. Yeah, at the side of this passive radiator. All right. So everything has dried up because this has been open for some time. Yeah. All right. So, but the good news is that water does not find itself to the motherboard. Okay. So that is about the arrangement of the part and the review. What is there? Now to the teardown.